Hello everybody! Different intro today. Another story because this one is really interesting. And I know 3 storytime videos in a row. I promise next video will be back to the normal gaming. And yeah, so basically today's video is about, well, this happened yesterday actually. So and I waited the full day from yesterday to do this video to see if anything else happened. I could add a bit more to the video because I didn't know how long the video was going to be, so yeah. But anyways, let's get into this video. So basically what happened was yesterday I was riding my uncle's street bike. Don't ask me why I have my uncle's street bike in my garage. I'm not going to tell you. All you guys need to know is that this is my uncle's street bike that we have for him while something went down. What? I'm not going to tell you. So basically, I'm not comfortable on riding street bikes. I'm used to riding dirt bikes. Pull up a picture of one just so even if you do know, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And the street bike is completely different than a dirt bike. God, I can't speak. So when I was riding the street bike, I was riding it up and down my street, and I was practicing because I want to have a second. I want to have a second channel that's like a street bike vlog channel when I get older, when I can actually drive. Because clearly, where I am, Las Vegas, you can't drive until you're over a certain age, 16 to be exact. Not telling you my exact age because I just don't want it. Hold on, I gotta take a drink of water. ASMR. No, but I was riding this bike and I basically looked like Mozzie. I felt like Mozzie because I wasn't wearing a full-on cosplay looking thing. It was just my helmet and what I did with my helmet. So I have a dirt bike helmet, which is what Mozzie has, and I was wearing aviators because I didn't feel like putting on goggles. And when you don't feel like putting on goggles, it's either sunglasses or you're getting your eyes pelted out by rocks or dust. But then again, I was on the street. It's a street bike, so. But the day prior, I had hit a nail in my mountain bike, so that sucked. But yeah, anyways, so when I'm riding my bike, I was supposed to be riding with my mom. She couldn't ride because our bike, the spark plug, wasn't working, or it wasn't in. I forgot exactly why, but she told me that I could go 1 lap around before I have to go to school because this is like 10 in the morning, 10:25 in the morning, around the time when I'm doing this. So I go riding around, and when I get to the halfway point that I like to call it, I'm at some old lady's house, like some 40-year-old woman, you know, doing whatever she was. I'd say if I knew exactly what she was doing, she was like gardening or watering plants or something. For all I know, she could have been freaking reevaluating her life. But it's a Karen. I can clearly tell that it's a Karen because of this haircut and the way she walks over to me. So basically what she does is she walks over to me, or she's on the sidewalk and I'm like on the right side of the road. So, and again, I'm not paying attention. I'm trying not to crash because I was going around 20 miles an hour on the street bike, and that's enough to get really hurt if I hit a curb, got hit by someone backing out of their driveway, or I dropped the bike. So basically, I'm paying attention, and this is like it was like a good 15 feet before I had to lean and turn the bike. So I'm riding, and then I see this lady. I see her turn around, and I think she had to be watering her plants or something, because she brings her hose, and you know those like water gun attachments that you can put on your hose. Basically, that's what she had on her hose, and she drags it, and I guess she threw it on the floor, and she flags me down, and she did the hand movement that said come here. So I go over there, and I'm in second gear, so I have to shift down. I have to step on the brake and shift down into first gear. Then I pull in the clutch, and I'm just sitting there, and she's like, how old are you? This is my best Karen voice. I'm a freaking kid, okay? Give me a break. She says, how old are you? I'm like, why do you care? You're not my mom. And she's like, because that is a street legal street bike, because it had the license plate and everything. So, I had to take another drink of water. I'm murdering my freaking chessboard. But she says, because that's a street legal bike, and you don't look above the age of 16, because that's what it is in Vegas. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. But basically, she's like, because you're not 16, you don't look 16, and I'm like, people think I'm 15 all the time when I'm not. Okay? Give me a break. So, basically what I say is, why do you care? She's like, because blah blah blah, street legal bike, I'm right on the street. And I'm like, okay, one, why do you care? Two, this isn't your bike. Well, let me backtrack a bit. She says, get off the bike and give it to me now. I'm like, it's not your bike either. And she's like, so whose bike is it then? I forgot to tell my friends this. I was like, it's my uncle's bike. Or, no, I did tell them that. I told her that it's my uncle's bike. And she's like, why do you have your uncle's bike? And I'm like, why on God's name do you care why I have my uncle's bike? It's not your bike. I clearly know that. So why do you care? And she's like, or like, how could you be so disrespectful? Are you disrespectful to your parents? God, I have a lisp. And I'm like, no, because my parents actually don't freaking tell me to get off a bike and give it to a complete otherly stranger I have no idea of who they are. And she's like, is this how you treat your elders? I'm like, no, I'm a whole lot more respectful. I just don't really care what you think of me. So I tell her that, and she's like, you're gonna get off this bike, or else I'm calling the authorities that you stole it from your uncle. And I'm like, go ahead, call the authorities. Again, some of this I'm keeping away from my friends because I want to see their initial reaction. And your guys' as well. So at that point, mind you, this is where the fact that I had the clutch and the fact that she grabbed her hose and threw it at her feet. So I'm doing that, I have the clutch in, and I'm revving the bike so it doesn't die. And at this point, I'm sick of it, and I'm revving the bike as fast as I can, and like, it has the speed gauge, and I don't even know what it's called. It has how fast you're going, and I get it past to 6. So I get it past the 6, I let go of the clutch, I go, and then I shift up. The second I shift up, I hear her grab her water gun hose, whatever you want to call it, and I hear it go. I'm assuming, because I dipped, she didn't get me, I'm assuming she tried spraying me with the water gun hose, and clearly she completely missed. Like, it's that like freaking joke, like my ex-wife misses me, but her aim is getting better. Like, it's that stupid joke, but it was so bad, the fact that she missed, and I can't believe I had this encounter. But yeah, that's kind of all that I have for you guys, because, you know, I had no other content, and I didn't know what to post, and I was like, hey, this is an interesting story, let's post it. So yeah, hope you guys did enjoy this video. Go ahead, drop a like. It's a bit more chill. Probably should put some lo-fi in this. But yeah, hope you guys did enjoy it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.